If your e-commerce brand has a big product catalog, then you're going to love today's website teardown series. We're talking about Homesick candles, a candle that actually smells like your hometown. And they have over hundreds of different product SKUs. So in today's video, I'm going to walk you through how their website is a conversion machine that helps them make millions of dollars a year. Before we jump into the video, make sure to throw us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. It helps us out a ton with the YouTube algorithm. Now, right into the video. So as soon as we go and get to the site, the first thing that you're going to notice is that Homesick actually has a really sleek header image that says Homesick is the perfect gift. They definitely know that a lot of their customers are probably gifting these products, whether it's a housewarming gift, a Christmas present, or just something to see an old friend. Because they have a really giftable product, it makes a ton of sense to have their header image be entirely focused on the gift season, right? And so you can see all the different customization that you can do with the product. Now, what I'm really enjoying about Homesick is as you scroll down their homepage, a lot of it focuses on some of their best sellers and on the different collections that they have. So you can see the best sellers here, whether it's Florida, Southern California, New York City. I'm guessing that they're probably driving a lot of traffic to their site with ads. And I love how when you don't have your mouse on it, it'll automatically go and scroll for you. However, the one thing I wish that you could do is click through here a little bit more. Right now, all you can do is click through into the actual product listing. So if I were to click in here, it would take me to the New York City candle, and you can go and customize it and add personal fonts, add personal messages, all that kind of stuff. Now, jumping right on back into the homepage, after you scroll down past bestsellers, you'll notice that there's a couple different things. First is I really like how they have their press set up, right? Most e-commerce companies, when they're setting up a press review, whether it's like, hey, we've been featured in CNN, Apartment Therapy, Mashable, whatever it is, they'll just put the logos. I really like how Homesick also included what these companies said about their brand and about their product, because I think that is just extra selling points on the homepage that you can go and use to reinforce. Scrolling down a little bit more, now you're able to see some of the other products they have. Again, same thing here. When the mouse isn't hovering over it, it automatically scrolls. Now when I put it over, it'll stop. Let me click on it, show a couple different images there. But I do wish that I can go and click through these a little bit more to filter through their products. One thing that Homesick has about them that is very unique is that they have a lot of different SKUs, but not a ton of different differentiated SKUs. And so when you can see that obviously they have different scents, but for the most part, it's the same color, it's the same jar style. The only thing that's really different about them is the fragrance, and what you can see here is the label on top. So I think that poses a pretty interesting problem in terms of how you want to go and structure the site. I think they actually did something really interesting where if you go up to the top, their nav bar is one of the smallest I've ever seen on an e-commerce store. You have the drop-down ability to go and shop based on product, location, moments, whether you're celebrating something or memory, or some of their featured ones. I know that they just signed a brand deal with Dunkin'. So you have a lot of different customization options. But what's interesting is, so take, for example, I'm from Massachusetts. So I can type in Massachusetts up here, and it'll give me a ton of different Massachusetts products, whether that's the candle, the reed diffuser, the fragrance oil, things like that. Now it's a really easy way because they know that a lot of their customers are probably shopping for a certain state or for a certain occasion, right? If I type in something like anniversary, or let's try something like birthday. Yeah, so with birthday here, for example, you're able to see a birthday party candle rather than having to go through and shop all the way down here by occasion or memories or state. It's really easy, and they actually did a really good job with this search feature, which I like a lot. Scrolling back down just a little bit more, I think a few other things that I would like to see here is, one, they did an awesome job knowing that a lot of their products are gifts. So they have an entire section here talking about their gift giving. If I click into that, it'll actually go and take me to a page all about personalization. So I can see things like, hey, here's the perfect gift for someone, right? You're able to go and do things like add a custom message onto the jar, add your own personal words handwritten by Homesick, right, in the form of some kind of card or things like that. And you can even go and put in custom packaging to go and really make it the perfect gift. So it's really smart on them to make this part of the homepage and part of the selling point. The only other thing that I would say is from the trending now standpoint, they have a few of these. I don't know if they need 3 different sections on that. Maybe this is their way of trying to cross-sell more different products like reed diffusers, candle wicks, and other kind of home decor products. But I don't know if they need as many of those. And then the only other thing I would add down here is that at the bottom, you'll see that they have customer reviews. I think this is always smart. If you've watched some of our other website teardown videos, we always recommend adding as many customer reviews as possible because it helps with the trust and it helps you go and sell more on your site. But I think that they have a super unique product that would look great in a home, look great in a modern setting. So I think what I would probably want to do if I was them is find a way to go and have more visual customer reviews, right? I want to see the New York City candle right with a skyline in the background, or find a Mississippi candle with some kind of field in the background, or something like that, like some, or even as a gift, right? Have an unpackaging video or things like that. I think that there's a better way to make this a little bit more visual. The other thing that I really enjoy is how they have a tab set up on their side of the page. I think that they know that they're driving a ton of traffic to their site. And so they have this tab that when you click it, it gives you the option to become a VIP. And they basically say the sales don't stop at Cyber Monday. Join our VIP program to get access to exclusive savings throughout the holiday season. This is an easy way to go and build up your email list without it being overly intrusive. So that way people are able to go and click on it later on. Now let's go ahead and scroll back up to the top here. And once we get to the top of the site, let's go and check out one of their products. I'm going to use their search functionality, and I'll try to type in something like California. Let's see. So let's go to one of their products, NorCal, Northern California Candle. So once I'm here, so first of all, if you go into any of their product pages, I think what they do is really smart is two things. One, they have their main image, but then they also have an image on top of that. So I like how it shows that you're lighting every single candle. I think it just makes it a little bit more visual, a little bit more dynamic in the photo. The other thing is because all of their candles are that white cream color, including the packaging in there is really smart. And oh, you can even see here they have a whole collection line, right, with the San Francisco Bridge and the Northern California sign. That's really cool. I like how they set that up. You can even see maybe there's a lifestyle one here. Yeah, there we go. Northern California with like the wine and the cheese. I think that's really smart. Also, the way that they do it here, candles are a really tough thing to sell on the internet, especially because of the fact that you just can't smell it, right? If you're in the Yankee Candle store, you're going to want to go through, pick up every candle, smell it, etc. When you're selling online, you really want to go and be descriptive on how you're selling and what the candle is included. So they hit all the objectives that I think you would want here. They have 60 to 80 hour burn time, natural soy wax blend, non-toxic, and it includes all the notes here. So I think that's a great way to go and sell the candles. If you scroll down here, you have the option to go and add a little bit more and save. And it gives you options to go and recommend other things. They have all the reviews here at the bottom. I think this is really smart, right? If you go up to the top here, it adds that social proof. And the nice part is because they have such a big product collection and they're selling a ton of candles, they can do these per each SKU. So you're not just seeing reviews of someone who bought the Boston, Massachusetts candle. You're seeing someone who actually bought this exact product, which I think is really good. If I go and add this product to my cart, let's see what happens. Cool, so it automatically applies the discount for me here from $34 to $27. So I'm guessing that probably helps boost conversion, right? Because I'm sure some people might see shipping costs at the end or something like that. So once you've actually added it to your cart, it takes you directly there. You can also go and leave a gift message for your loved one. I think that's great because a lot of these are going to be gifts. And this is smart right here. You can see that it says sending a gift, make it extra special with Homesick tissue paper wrapping. For $5, I'm guessing this must cost them 5 cents. So it's such an easy upsell. And you can even add a reed diffuser into your cart for 20% off. That's a huge option. And it looks like they're using rebuy right here. So that's a good option if you guys are looking to go and buff up your cart game a little bit. And it looks like they have a couple different payment options. Again, I think it helps with conversion. If someone's more comfortable with PayPal or Shop Pay, now they have that option. All right, one other thing that I thought was really interesting is when you go to all of their products, right? Let's say we click into candles here. So they have so many different SKUs, whether it is book clubs or Boston or Wyoming or winter fragrances, right? They have a lot of different options. Sometimes if you don't have a way to go and differentiate the product just solely based on the appearance, adding in the packaging like they've done here, or adding in even a little bit of a banner here, like just in a brand new Austin candle, I think is a really smart way to go and differentiate, come up with a handful of different products and make it at least interesting aesthetically. I think people are going to be going through here looking for their state, looking for something that reminds them of their friends, but having this cool packaging, right, how they do it with Brazil or Beach Cottage or Canada with the flags, I think is an easy way to go and actually make the candle look different and look like the place that you want it to be from without having to go and make custom wax colors, and they can still keep that simplicity that is the Homesick brand. Now, the only last thing that I would add about Homesick is that they do have a very short nav bar, right? So they have the shop where you're able to see what we're just on right here, and then they have the Our Story page. Now, this page I think is actually really cool because I love the video that they have here, right? You can see this, the Hawaii candle, someone blowing it out, and they put it in reverse. All the postcards from all different places. Like, it really creates a really fun and cool story about Homesick candles. So I love the video that they have at the top. And then if you actually go and read down here on the Our Story section, you'll talk about how they went and created the candle, by speaking to 30 to 100 people for every candle they develop to figure out what the scents are that remind them of a place. They have it fit into their home, right? It's 100% US based, cruelty-free, non-toxic. So they have a ton of really great selling points. The only thing I think I would add on this page are a few different CTAs. I think that everywhere on your website, you want to be able to go and sell as much as possible. So if you had something like shop now, buy reed diffusers, learn about the different fragrances that we use, things like that, I think it's a great way to take the customer back to your product page. And the very last piece here is that if you actually go and make it all the way to the checkout page, you see that those customers also bought the upsells are still there with you on the checkout page. So I would definitely recommend whatever product it is that they use there to go and try to increase the cart value as customers are finishing up checkout. That's a wrap on Homesick candles, but we do one of these every single week. So if you want to go and see your own website torn down, just like this video, subscribe to the channel, and then leave a comment down below on what website it is that you want to see us review. We read every single comment before we make any videos, so we'll make sure to go and check it out.